Hello everybody, this is the Crew Dude. I'm sure animals are being killed and slaughtered somewhere, so this is open season. Simply put, it's a 2006 animated film produced by Sony Pictures Animation, who also have notable works such as Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Hotel Transylvania. So let's not waste any time, let's lock and load for open season. The film opens up in a fictional town called Timberline, where a domesticated grizzly bear named Boog, voiced by Martin Lawrence, lives with a park ranger who raised him named Beth, voiced by Deborah Messing. The two of them make their living by performing a show where Boog rides on a unicycle. But, after the show, a local hunting enthusiast named Shaw, voiced by Gary Sinise, arrives with his latest catch tied to the hood of his truck. So Beth angrily goes inside the shop to have a word with him.
Looks like you're going from one grill to another.
Cuff him, Gordy!
Oh, the Girl Scouts are here!
He's at it again!
Shaw, hunting season doesn't start for 3 days. What are you doing with that buck on your hood?
What? It ain't my fault. He ran right in front of my truck.
Where? On the interstate?
Dude, someone's been playing too much Grand Theft Auto 5.
10 points!
Boog meets the deer named Elliot, voiced by Ashton Kutcher, and decides to leave him to his fate, but ultimately sets him free in front of Shaw. That night, Elliot returns to visit Boog's home to return the favor by offering him one night out on the town. Boog disagrees at first, but Elliot is able to persuade him with quote-unquote woohoo bars, which sounds more like something the Sims would call a penis.
I call them woohoos, like, woohoo! You want one? I know where there's a bunch of them, but you gotta go.
Boog and Elliot end up breaking into a small convenience store and destroy everything there. The local police officer manages to capture Boog and take him home to Beth while Elliot escapes. The police officer advises Beth that keeping Boog might not be in the best interest and that Boog should be living in the wild. The next day, Elliot gets chased by Shaw and hides backstage where Boog is about to perform. They of course fight, which causes the show's audience to panic. Yet Shaw still tries to kill them? Dude, there's sports enthusiasm, and then there's just friggin' insanity! Beth shoots Boog with a tranquilizer just as Shaw escapes arrest, and she ultimately concludes that it's time to release Boog into the wild. When Boog wakes up in his new home, he immediately blames Elliot for ruining his life, and tries to find his own way back home, but gets whooped by a gang of Scottish accented squirrels. From there, Boog relies on Elliot as his only hope back to town, and they reluctantly make a deal to be partners. Meanwhile, Shaw decides to go into the forest to track them down, believing they are part of some sort of big conspiracy.
Maybe old Shaw is crazy. Yeah, maybe. Whoa.
Isn't it peaceful out here, Bob? You're right, Bob. Let's not spoil the beauty of this moment with idle chatter.
But we quickly cut back to Boog, who is given a not-so-good welcome by some new friends, such as a blue porcupine and a construction team of beavers. But I believe we're overdue for some poop jokes! And I don't mean simple bathroom humor, they really go all out with this.
You know, the think tank, the log cabin, the Johnny on the spot, the Oval Office.
There's none of those things out here.
Well, what do?
You know, I can't remember. But I see a little bush with your name written all over it. Come on, it's just like riding a bicycle. Only you're crapping on it. Show us your grr face, nature boy.
While that's going on, Elliot spots his love interest named Giselle and goes to talk to her, but is caught by his former herd, led by a buck named Ian, voiced by Patrick Warburton. Ian beats up Elliot and harshly insults Boog when he comes to his rescue.
Elliot, I think you're awesome.
That night, Elliot feels worse about himself, but Boog does his best to cheer him up.
You know the day I met you, Ian kicked me out of the herd. I lost my antler, I got run over and tied to the hood of a truck. What do you call that?
A loser. But check this out.
Behold, the mighty grizzly!
I look like a bear, I talk like a bear, but I can't fish, I can't climb a tree, I can't even go in the woods.
That's nothing. Half doe, half buck. I'm a duck.
At the Rainforest Cafe, I thought Tookie the elephant's name was Trunky.
Got a unicycle for crackers.
I have a glass eye.
I got that scar from a cardboard box.
I can't snap.
I thought log was a color.
And I have still yet to see all the Lord of the Rings movies.
I can't see my feet.
I killed a man.
Okay, you win. As they settle in, Boog promises to give Elliot a permanent home with him inside the garage, much to his excitement. Meanwhile, a couple is out camping with their dog, teaching him a new trick, but Shaw restrains the dog, believing he's evil. Just listen.
I have seen the future. It will start in small towns like Timberline. Soon, it'll spread. They will invade from burrows, caves, petting zoos. If I don't stop them, it'll be a total reversal of the natural order.
You crazy.
Oh, we know exactly what you mean.
You do?
We're scientists, well, of sorts, and we're trying to secure photographic documentation of a real, live Homo sasquatches.
Homo say what?
We're looking for Bigfoot.
Huh? Bigfoot. Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to a couple of whack jobs.
Whack jobs? They're whack jobs? Sure. So morning comes, and the gang is ready to move on. Elliot promises that he knows where he's going, but ends up leading them back to where they started.
Elliot, this is the same dang dam. We've been going in circles.
Sir, Cole.
One time around.
Oh, you don't even know where we're going.
Yo! Wahoo! Got him, Lorraine!
Boog tries to cross the beaver dam, but it causes the structure to break, flooding the entire valley. All the forest animals get dragged down with it, and to be honest, this is actually a pretty cool and climactic chase scene. Everyone falls off a waterfall, and after the flood settles, everyone blames Boog for it, as they are now vulnerable to being hunted during open season. And you know what that means? Venison steaks all around! Where the hell's my barbecue sauce? America. Elliot admits that he lied and only wanted Boog to be his friend. So Boog rejects him and continues to travel on his own. Cue the rain and the sad song. Boog comes across a house, but if bad luck would have it, the house is actually Shaw's, whose decorations would even make Gaston blush. Obviously, Shaw himself comes home, and this actually becomes a mix of funny and intimidating.
Go out in the woods today. You're sure of a big surprise. If you go out in the woods today, you better go in disguise. 'Cause every bear that ever there was gathered there together because today's the day the teddy bears have their
So Boog manages to escape, and he realizes that he has to go back into the forest in order to save his friends. Upon regrouping with Elliot, he suggests that they fight the hunters in order to protect their land.
There's one thing y'all have taught me. The woods is a messed up, dangerous place. You've been kicking my butt for the last 2 days. Let's do to them what you've been doing to me. Now I say we give our guests the full outdoor experience.
The forest animals gather all the weapons from the campsite and prepare to go to war.
I've been living a lie! Please, take me with you.
Morning arrives, and our heroes manage to defeat the hunters in the most slapstick ways possible. And as the coup de grace, they blow up their trucks with a propane tank. Excessive much? Shaw makes a final stand and fights with Boog one-on-one, but Elliot sacrifices himself in order to save his buddy's life. Super Saiyan, bitch! The animals tar and feather Shaw, and hey, Elliot's okay. He's just a little lightheaded. In the midst of celebrating, Beth returns and tries to take Boog home with her, but Boog decides to stay in his real home, in the forest with his new friends. And that's the end. Oh wait, Shaw gets captured by the couple, believing that he is the real Homo sasquatchus. I guess the hunter has become the hunted. Anyways, I would say that I would really recommend this movie for families. I really like this movie. While the animation isn't the prettiest I've ever seen, there still is a lot of good jokes and fun main characters. The plot's silly, but I came to expect that. I can't really say many bad things about it, so still, I really recommend this for kids. This is the M Crew Dude signing off, wishing you all a very pleasant day.